I'm going to tell you about the Arabic drum. This is otherwise known as an hourglass drum. And this is called a doumbek. And the hourglass drum is an hourglass because it has the waist on it. And the reason why it is because if it didn't, it wouldn't have two sounds. This one has two sounds. That's the doom, and that's the tek. And you can use those sounds to make different rhythms. The rhythm, I bought this drum, as a matter of fact, from a guy in Egypt, and he swore to me that this was in Tutankhamun's tomb.
Yeah, it gave you a great deal.
It gave me a great deal. Anyway, the drum language is called Doom-Tekese. Can you say? And it's the doom is the sound in the center, and that's the heartbeat of the rhythm. And then you add the tek part, and that changes the flavor of it. So what they call a standard melody rhythm is like this. Or sometimes they only have one doom. Who have been dancing will recognize these rhythms. You come across them all the time. There's another rhythm that's called ayub, and ayub is a little bit more, it makes you want to move because it's eccentric and it drives, so it's like this. And you can add these little frills in there where you like in this one, like that.
Did you teach yourself to play?
Yeah.
What's the drum made out of, the body of it?
This is actually probably made out of old beer cans.
No,
it's a cottage industry in Egypt. It's aluminum.
Oh.
Yeah. And they make them out of aluminum, and then this is usually a mylar, just a plastic head, you know. They used to use fish skin, believe it or not. Fish skin, and fish skin from the Nile carp. And you would think, well, gee, is that strong enough? It is really tough. And these fish are huge, and they cut the skins off of them, dry them out, take the scales off of them, put them on the thing, and the good thing about the fish skin over like calf skin or goat skin is that it doesn't absorb the moisture. And like a goat skin, if it's a real humid day, it gets lower and you have to tune it up. Or if they don't have tuners, what they do is they just hold it in front of the fire. You know?
Yeah. Are those screws?
Yeah, these are the hex nuts that are around here. Pulls down this outer rim. There's an inner little circle in there, and it pulls it tight on that side. So the tighter it is, the higher it sounds. Any more questions? They have also rhythms that are like slow, like this is called the taksim now. And
there are drum circles around the area, right?
yeah, I started one and then I quit my own drum circle. But then they have drums that sometimes like melody is boom, tek, 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 boom, tek, tek. Well, then they flip it on its head and it's actually backwards. So, you guys ready? All right. Any more questions? Okay.